Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and if you are joining me on YouTube, this is a live stream, so I will answer questions from the chat and otherwise be distracted, especially when I have a cat on my lap. But he's here to just lighten the mood as we get in here. That is if he stops headbutting my microphone. All right. All right, what were we up to when we last left off? A bunch of injuries I'm noticing. I can't make out what day it is, so you guys are going to be a better judge of that. I know we were in the 60s last I left off. So we'll see where we are at the end of this. But usually about day 70 is when you can start having events and stuff. Or the end game event, I should say. It's kind of random after that. We'll get a herald telling us about it. When it does happen. What's our money like? Not too bad. We don't have any jobs at the moment. Is there any jobs at this location? Sure seems to be quite a few. So we've got warehouse burned down and disappearing villagers. There's 1 skull, 2 skull, 1 skull, 2 skull. That's faction contract. Before we do that one, where are we in as far as that faction goes? We're on the outskirts, but this faction's pretty centrally located. As long as it's not all the way over here, it won't be too much of a problem for us. We are a little low on supplies, which is why we came to this town. Unfortunately, the burn stuff is going to be a problem for us. So we may actually want to see what these other contracts are before we do the 2 skull one, because if the 2 skull one takes us far away from here, that would be a problem. And this should be around, I would think. We might still look at it just to see what it is. Let's start with the 1 skulls. Okay. Okay, so there's monsters in the forest. That's a good one to take with 1 skull. Although we are injured, we have a lot of injuries, so that's a lot of money for a 1 skull. You need to be paid more? He says no, but I'm going to accept the offer and say I need some time to think about it. Where are we at as far as how bad the injuries are? 1 to 3 days, 1 to 3 days. We'll heal tomorrow. And this one's not necessarily that bad. It just affects defense and initiative, both of which, in theory, aren't going to be a problem for him. Then you are going to be injured for 1 to 2 days. So potentially, by the time we get to the next midday tick, this will be over. We're about to be there. So we could potentially take this contract. Let's see what the other 1 skull contract is. Okay, this is a thief one. So this is where we're going to be fighting brigands. What's it worth? 80 crowns in advance and 320 when the job's done. That sounds like a little bit easier job. We need to be paid more. He says no. I'm going to accept the offer. I think we straight up do this one. 320 crowns isn't a lot of money, so that makes me believe that the opposition's not going to be very high. So yeah, I say we do this one first. And then we see where things lie after that. So we just have to follow the tracks, which I probably have to unpause because this is a new... Yeah. Looks like they're going off this way. So let's follow the road here. Hopefully we don't have to follow them too long and run out of food. Also, hopefully we have our midday tick before we get to them. Which we should. Brigand poachers may prove a problem for us as far as more injuries. Here's our midday tick. Let's see how many people recovered. I thought that was going to get better. This guy's is better now. So we have more archers and less frontline to deal with it. How severe are these injuries? Mostly the problem with him is he doesn't have very many hit points. What is your thing? Yeah, thank you, Ursi, for the good luck. It's going to be hard for us to block incoming arrows to our archers. So that is a little bit of a concern coming into this fight. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I cannot, in good conscience, bring these men into the fight. They have too many injuries and they haven't healed up enough. Kind of hoping the one guy would be better, because it said he'd heal by tomorrow, but I think that was just a somewhat confusing thing that happens. We need to hit him before nightfall, though. Hopefully not in the mountains. Okay. It is an open field. So there's 7, so there's an archer we can't see. They're going to have an advantage with this terrain. They sure have a lot of shields, don't they? This guy's going to snipe me. Four, 6, 8. If I get too aggressive, they'll tie me up. Really uncertain what to do here. I guess I'm just going to pause. Or hold. Like, these guys have no protection, so they're going to get hit by arrows. There's nothing I can do about it. They're probably going to rack up injuries. Or they'll just miss. Alright, I'll take that. Charging ahead, that actually gives me, in my opinion, a good advantage here. I put him here. I put him here. You go on the high ground. You go there. That's 2 men on 3. Hopefully the archers will be enough to help with this one. But our knight will be in the... Oh, his armor is jacked. And they're probably going to stun him. Well, I have to tie these guys up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maybe we just have one guy peel over here. Hold this guy off on the high ground. And we have the rest come over here. Maybe I have this man step here. And then we have him do a shield wall to protect himself. Then we have this guy come down 2, 4, 6, 8 to here. Then we can do the split attack. You're going to be our man up on the hill. You're going to come there. You're going to come down there. So we can move here and attack, I believe. Question is, who do we want to attack? Maybe we hold until we have enough bonuses. I'm moving here because it's going to hold down this, maybe hold back that guy a little bit better. I do have dogs, but I'm not sure I want to unleash them just yet. I could put one right here. Maybe have that guy do that. I guess we should use the dogs. Okay. As long as we have enough action points to fire, be okay. Oh, he left me. Although he did leave behind a nice cloud of hair. Gosh. No. You guys probably can't see that on the camera, but just... I'm covered in cat fur now. Alright. You know what? Let's move in here because we know this dude's going to move in there. Do we have a shot on these guys? 50%, 40%. Let's go for the 50. Missed, but it was worth a shot. Okay, you're going to move to here. Oh, you don't have a dog. I forgot we're like low on dogs. 35, 25. Maybe we should have put that dog here then. Really wish I had those dogs now. Keep missing. I do have a dog here. So if I move here, I fire an arrow. 33%. Missing. Dog. Oh, of course the dog goes there. Oh well, we'll fill the hole here. That'll work. And this dude, we got a 77% there, 47, 52, 77. Interesting. That's a good move on their part. I cannot fire at this dude because I can't see him. 50% chance to hit here. I'll take it. What I mean by that is I'll whiff horribly. Let's see. You put your shield up, so this is the only viable target. Do we go for the greater chance, or do we go with more arrow shots? I say more arrow shots. It builds up our attack over time. Okay. 47%. Whiff. Ow. Yeah, that guy's gotten closer, so he's an easier target. Now he's dead. Yeah, we'll fire at that too. If we can snipe this dude, all the better, in my opinion. Let's put up a shield wall so we're protecting ourselves. This guy, I think, isn't in a good position to attack. This guy needs to defend himself, though, because he's kind of out in the open here. 24, 34, 44. 32% chance. Let's move in here so we're behind this bush. I don't think you'll have a good shot on me. Alright, so 48%. I'm going to go with the split. It lowers the chance to hit, but I get a chance to hit both of them, so I think it's worth it. 17, 52. Let's go with the 52. We have a dog, which we will unleash. Not sure where it's going to go. Probably there, I thought. Reload. 56%. Failed. Reload. 40%. We'll go for that. We're trying to snipe this dude. If we can get the shots on him. Or not. 31. Still going to be a better chance. That guy has really good luck. What else can you say? Okay, full of shots here. 49%, 58%. Finally, we hit him. Doggy. They're still doing good old shield wall strats. This guy still needs a shield wall himself because as much as the dogs are distracting, he's the next target of attack. Wise move there. Shield wall. We've got time on our side. We've got numbers on our side. This guy will get an attack back if we miss. Unless we go for a shield, which we have a 100% chance to hit. His shield's probably not that damaged, though. Well, we hit both of them, so no counterattack. Alright, let's try and finish this dude back here. 64%. We hit him. 41. Still gonna take the shot. There, finally he's dead, bastard. Another run down. The morale's starting to hurt. Another one down. Let's move in. Okay, going pretty good. Just keep going after this guy. No, my doggy! This guy must be tired then, because he didn't put his shield wall up. Well, now he's going to be fleeing. Let's shift over here. Help out with this fight in the future. Let's move this man in. Help out here. Slash away. Okie dokie. We don't really have a strong move here. We're just moving, try and disrupt this guy's morale, which we did successfully. How are you doing on fatigue? You're exhausted at this point? They're going full offense. Reload, step over here, fire at this dude. He's dead. So the only ones still alive are the ones that are fleeing. So we're just gonna hack them to pieces. No need to waste ammunition. But that guy's dead. Okay, good stuff. Mostly getting shields out of this. Okay, so somebody's offering me more money here. Well, we've been chivalrous so far. We're paid to return it, and that's what we'll do. Sorry, buddy. I don't think we took any serious injuries in that. We did take some health damage, but nothing too bad. We do have a level up here. More than likely, I'm going to take Overwhelm. Although we'll only get one of these off every time we attack, because this is a crossbow after all. We will get some good things here. So +3 for the range skill for sure. Initiative will really matter. And then other than that, it's either going to be range defense or resolve. I'm going to go with the range defense. Keeps the guy from getting hit by arrows. I don't think it's good enough that it really matters, but... And then we're definitely going to take Overwhelm. So what this does is every time you attack somebody, it gives them a 10% damage debuff. Or not damage debuff, a hit chance debuff. That's the word I'm looking for. Other one we could use is Footwork, which is actually really good for us. I'll take that one over because the crossbow isn't as benefited. The archers, the guys with bows and arrows, they are much more benefited from Overwhelm. So that we'll take that next time, perhaps. Although Nimble is probably going to be a higher priority. So it's going to take us a couple levels. But I think Footwork is probably more important for the crossbowmen. Okay. And then we'll worry about other gear. Right away, we're going to go ahead and switch that out. Because it's an upgrade of armor at the same fatigue level. Okay, let's get going back home. That wasn't too bad of a fight for us, despite being not ideally numbered. Honestly, this heavy archer build, I'm not that big of a fan of because you need the frontline presence to really make archers work. And when we're down a couple men, it really hurts. Okay, we get our gold. All right. Let's see what our other quests are here available. So that other one we had that we talked about, apparently that one's gone. Let's see what this one is. Probably has to do with the missing villager. Oh no, it's a travel one. 2 days travel. 2 days travel where? Well, I'm gonna say we need to be paid more. She says no. I'm gonna accept your offer, but 2 days east. We might want to go there anyway, so I'm gonna say I need some time to think about it. All the way over here. I don't think that's worth it for how much we're being paid. If we're being paid more than that, I would think about it, but it takes us out of where we want to go. So, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's get out of this village because it's all beat up anyway, and that was the last contract we could do. If we had the monster one, I would have thought about that because we know we're going to get at least one man back tomorrow. This guy here. And then some of these other injuries may heal tomorrow as well. So that's what our hopes are at. Although the one is not a very realistic hope. We got a bunch of barbarians, which we are tempted to do. Because they're mostly thralls, which at this point we should have no problem with. But we're just going to move on to Rheinberg. We need food desperately. And we weren't going to get any at that town that we were at. Because all the bad effects that were going on at the time. I don't know if Rheinberg's going to be any better off. But if we're really desperate... Yeah, we're going to go up to this area and get the kennel. That was the dumb way to go. Food, tools, general resupply, we definitely need. They have abducted children with a 3 skull. And that's been there for a while. 59's not too bad, all things considered. I'll take 1 stack. You need to sell stuff. Selling that for sure, selling that. I think I'm going to sell the bow too. Sell both of these. Sell the knife. Yeah, or hexes as they are called in the game. Don't want to fight those, not when it's a 3 skull. That means they're going to have multiple witches. They're going to have a big protection. Like big protection, a lot of guys protecting them. Not a fan of that idea. So, with that in mind, we sold off some stuff. We got a little bit of food. Let's go up to the north and get our dogs. And then we're going to come back down and take the contract here, the faction one. Because it probably pays nicely. And we could do with a little bit of a pay increase. Alright, let's see how our men recovered. Yeah, alright, we've got them all back now. Excellent. The only one that's still injured is this guy. Yeah. Yeah, but abducted children is always witches. As far as I know. I mean, there might be something like... I don't think it would count for the Alps, which are the nightmare beasts. Okay, how many do we need? You need 1. You need 1. Okay, we just need 2 to fill up. Drake, and Witherfang. Well, I'd rather not have 2 dogs named the same thing. So we'll go with 1 Drake and 1 Witherfang. The prices here are really good, though. I'm half tempted to take an extra one just in case we lose one. I think that's a good investment. What are the... I should take a look at the general town prices as well. Might sell some of these damaged helmets as well. Who was the one that also needed dug you? Okay. The general town prices. So first sell this and this. Okay. Okay, tools are being sold well here, so we'll buy all 3. And we'll buy a stack of food as well. That was almost all my money. Lovely. Might be able to craft something with this. Alright, let's take a look at my men. And see if there's anybody that could do with an upgrade of armor. This guy, kind of. You, definitely. You, slightly. Alright, let's see what's at the store. I mean, we don't have any money, so I don't know what I'm going to be buying. But let's just see what would have been here if we had money. That doesn't quite get us over the threshold we need to be. So we need to be 260 plus. Yeah, alright, we're going to go back to Rheinberg and we're going to take the faction contract. I don't know where it will put us, but Rheinberg's roughly in the middle. And I want to improve my relationship with Rheinberg, which is the one that we have the most improvement with anyway. But I want to get them liking me so that when the war happens, we have an easy side to pick. I'm going to guess the green faction here is going to be a little bit not in the best position because they've got one that's right in the middle. All right. Okay, all over the place. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, we're patrolling. How much are we talking about? I hate these. Because you have to kill something to make it worth it. We need to be paid more. We need to be payment. We need payment once the work is done, kind of, but I don't want to piss him off. Because I want to be paid something in case nothing happens. He might get pissed and take the contract away from us, though. I'm going to be kind of upset if that hurt my relations. I don't think it did, but there goes the contract. So we're going to actually end up going to Vardeborg. See if they have a contract for me. If not, we'll go over to Bolestead. Money's kind of tight here, so we really couldn't afford to get that. That contract would have taken a long time to do. And I don't have the money in the bank to do that kind of stuff, and I wouldn't have been able to take any other contracts while it was going. And I wouldn't have gotten paid until we were done. So that would have been a bad contract for us to take. We do have a 2-skull one here. Okay. As far as reporting goblins, not goblins. Okay, a goblin camp. And we need to be paid more. He says, yes, I accept your offer. You know, the white faction doesn't pay me more. Ever. They always say no. Let's see if we can sell off some more stuff here. First off, I didn't check to see if there were any taxidermist places. Let's sell that because it's all beat up. This is going to be the end game, so let's just sell stuff we know we are not going to use. We're not going to use this two-handed axe. We're not going to use the golden dag. We're not going to use the pike. I say everything else is kind of fair game. Also, of my men that had some fatigue to spare, you were the only one, right? This is technically better. So we'll have you wear that. Who is another man? You have one. You have one. Could you wear this? Not really. Do you not have? You do have brawny. Oh well, wear it anyway. And then we have that. Sure. 50, 50. We'll sell this bear thing. All right. That gives us some cash to work with. Where are we going? That's a ways away. Probably shouldn't have done it at this location, because this is not really the central point for the... Well, I guess it's not. It wouldn't have been better anywhere else, would it have? Man, the silk approaches. He's wearing a... Okay. I see your... would you like some... Oh. You wouldn't come by that unhold salt without some guile in ya. Well, I got some gold in me. Oh, he's going to pay me some money for that. Yeah, sure. So we're even better off. What's at Bolestead? There's an armorer. Let's take a look at that. We might be able to buy something good. This town likes me, I think. No, it doesn't. Never mind. We're probably going to need food anyway, though, so let's stop there. And if we don't find food there, we'll stop in here. Because we're going to need to stop somewhere before we go and fight these goblins. Please don't have any bad effects. Of course you would. I can't in good conscience buy food at those prices, so we're going to come down here. And hopefully get there before nightfall. Because I really not like to have to camp here. I think we might get there too late. Come on, go, 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 go. Just in time. Alright. Ah! It's even worse over here. Man, these towns are just screwed, aren't they? Well, we have no choice. We're going to run out of food if I don't buy food. Even after that, I think we're going to be tight on food. I mean, it says 3 more days, but I don't know how much I trust that. Hello. Some barbarian reavers. Probably a bad idea, but considering our situation, we should camp until daylight. Okay. Hopefully we're not in the woods. Of course we're in the woods. Okay, we've got the high ground advantage. That's actually worked out really nice for us. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's as close as they can get. We're going to hold. We're going to hold. We're going to hold. Because I know I'm going to want to shift up. I'm going to move you to here. Then have you hold. Let's move you slightly up. And hold. All right. Brewed some more tea during my break, but I didn't have time to fully do that. Let's pour ourselves some. All right. All good. Okay. So what we want to do is we just want to hole up on the high ground. We're going to want all of our men to shift up here, probably. I expect this guy to move up. Now, if we do that, they could go here and here. So we really only want 2 men in this location. Because they can't go up 2. They can only go up 1 height. So the first guy would come here, get locked in. Then the second guy could come in here and get locked in. Or he can go all the way around, and we have plenty of time to respond to that if that happens. So you're going to move here. We're going to hold, but I expect they're going to use their adrenaline to give them a initiative boost. More than likely, we're going to want to move this dude here, but you know what? just so that we have it done, I'm gonna move here with this dude. We're gonna hold again. This guy may come down this way instead. And then this move may not be as intelligent. I can move to here. So we'll do so. This is a relatively safe move. If I move here, it wouldn't necessarily be a terrible move, because they would still have to go up high ground to get to me. Ideally, I'd want to be here. But I think this is as good as it's going to get. And that at least keeps him off the high ground. This guy I may reposition, depending on how things go. I don't really have anything to do here, but we'll hold just in case something weird happens. Okay, let's think about how they could move here. 2, 4, actually 2, 5, 7, 9. They could get in this row, so I have to move back a bit. I'm not going to be able to get on the high ground this turn, but I could at least fire arrows at them. So we're going to back like this. And eventually we'll get up on the high ground, which will take us time. But we don't want them to be able to get to me. Okay, 48%. 48%. Let's go over here. Actually, we're kind of weaker over here, aren't we? Then we're going to want to move as far as we can. Looks like here is a good spot for us. Then move up on the hill. You're already in position. Oh, good job, Daddy. Daddy killed Killa, who was one of the scab bosses, very dangerous. And he did that all by himself. It took us 3 of us to kill him when we were together. So far, doing pretty well. Well, that didn't go as well as we'd hoped, but we've got another shot here soon. 37%. Not very good, but okay, they're going around the long way, which actually gives us a lot of time to respond. This guy did not take adrenaline, but I still expect him to beat us to initiative, so you know what we're going to do? We're just going to do shield wall to protect ourselves. There's nothing going to be wrong about doing that. Not 100% sure how I'm going to do the rest of my line here, but for now... 2, 4... This guy cannot do 2, 4, get here and attack. So there's no point in doing a shield wall here, other than just to bolster that guy's shield defense, but we're not going to burn through that. We have this guy to do that. These two will help each other with their shield wall. And then you don't have anything to do. Yeah, they're just holding back. Okay, so if I fire here... Alright, let's think about next turn. 2, 4, 6, 9 here. That's as far as I can move if I want to shoot this turn. So the safer move is probably to move in behind here. We shift this guy over to here. Or up there. So that we have these guys defended. This guy can move in behind. And then this guy... We wouldn't want to move him here because he'd just get locked in. I really don't have that great of a move because we already know 2, 4, 6, 9. This guy can get here next turn. There's nothing I can really do about that. These guys have already gone, per se. So, let's hold. That guy's in cover, so we don't really have an attack on him. This guy hasn't gone yet. Let's hold. Pretty much the same situation here. This guy hasn't gone yet, which is going to determine a lot of what we do here. We may even fire down this way. That guy went even more into cover. And he's really going for that flank. Here we can very safely fire. And then move up. Okay, this guy still has not gone. So I still think I should hold. Let's back up with this guy. and then hold. 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 You're going to move up here. And hold. I think the smartest move for us is to move up here so this guy can't just roll on us. And then definitely shield wall. Okay, he decided to go the slow path. I find it so weird that we can't outrun this dude. I mean, I could if I moved all the way over here, but then I'm really far away. I guess it kind of forces his hand, though, doesn't it? Yeah, let's play it safe. I mean, we're kind of harassing here. 56, 51, 51. Oh, you're the highest chance to hit. And hit we did. Rock blocking, 58, 58, 53. Let's go 58 here. Good hit. Okay, blocked, 45, 45, 39, 45. You don't really have a move. So they can kind of just completely ignore it over here. So this guy I'm probably going to reroute. Because for them to get back up here, they'd have to go all the way around this way. So 3, 5, 7, 9. Right there, they'd stop. So it really makes sense to go 4, 5, 6, 8. Start closing off this side because it looks like they're going for that flank. Yeah, so we'll just end turn here. You're going to shield wall up. Then turn. You're going to shield wall up. And turn. You're going to move, as I said, over to here. I kind of don't want them to be able to team up on this dude, because 1, 2, 3, they could all get in there. Now, we could do a multi-sweep on him if they do that. You know what? Let's just let them do it. Maybe not the wisest thing, but he's continuing to try and flank hard. That guy went up there. We'll be able to deal with him with this guy. 46, 50. 44, 44. This guy's somewhat problematic, but we can just swing this guy around. I mean, no matter what he does, like 2, 4, 6, 9, he could get here. But let's do this attack, because this is just annoying the piss out of me. This dude can go ahead and attack here. And then we'll put a dog on them. And he's dead, so we don't have to worry about him. So now this guy can fill in that hole. Now he can not go any way. He has to go either up this way. And what would that be? 2, 5, 6, 5, 7. He could get to here. Would be the closest he could get. Now that'd get him up on the high ground, which is probably what he's trying to do. Okay, 50%, 60%, 58%. We'll go for the 60. And we got it. This guy probably has a wonderful shot at this guy. 63. Hold. He's gonna run away like a pansy. Okay, let's keep shooting here. 39, actually, yeah. 39 is the only shot we have. Okay, so we've killed 2 of them. One of them's running. We could put dogs out to get him. Let's just start coming back this way. I don't want to, like, run on him too much here. Let's hold. Let's see what else we can do here. But we definitely want to team up on this guy. Hopefully we can get some big damage here. I'm going to hold because this guy's more than likely going to come down. I'm going to get... Probably not wise to do that. Let's not do that. Because if we don't kill him this turn, he's going to wail down on that guy. We get more bonuses, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's hold him there. Move in. Stabify. Move in. Stabify. Okay, a lot of it depends on how much I want to tie this guy up, right? But I figure we just move down here. See if he wants to engage. We will shield wall just to be on the safe side. We need to have this hit. Of course it didn't hit. I'm going to play this safe and we'll just end turn. We still got shots here. I would kind of rather attack this guy, but... There we go. Big hit. We'll start moving forward. This guy could turn back on me. Yep, he just did that. He must have gone around this way. Which is why he didn't have action points. Okay. Not a time to use dogs. Not really sure what we're going to do here. Let's hold for now. This guy really doesn't have a shot. Unless he's able to get enough separation. Not really. Alright. It's fine. Ow. This guy's a big threat. We need to deal with him. Gonna move our archer in there. Start trying to flank here. Might not need it, because we've got another archer shot. We're gonna attack here first. Dead. Attack here second. Attack down here. My dog might be able to get in there. There we go. We could get here. Not really wise, but we'll do it. Oh. Just realized that doesn't actually accomplish anything because he's too high up. One more hit. Hey, we did it. That's a scary looking mask. Oh, we got a... What is this? Valuable furs. Cool. And that was just a sidetrack, more or less, to, hey, we got beer out of it. That's even better. Okay. So you leveled up. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the footwork, which we could have used in that last one. +3 here. +5 here. +3 here. And we'll take footwork. Yep. Alright. Things are going pretty well lately. I don't think we got any of this barbarian junk that we'd want to use. Like, we've got better helmets than this, and these weapons are usually junk. And we didn't take any significant injuries, thankfully. Got the hiccups. Honestly, I did that more for the food than anything else. Ooh, we had some kind of battle here. Wonder if that was a patrol or like brigands or what it was. Those are definitely human feet. Let's go this way. Not done a lot of exploration in this area. Gives us an opportunity. Okay, we'll have a midday tick. Depending on what the goblins are, what their setup is. I mean, we're probably going to want to fight them at night. I'm sorry, day, no matter what. I'm definitely worried about this fight, though. Well, that's not good news. So, we are not being paid very much for what we're about to go into. We have a few goblin ambushers, which I always hate. We have many goblin skirmishers. And a goblin overseer. Goblin overseers always have crossbows. Crossbows inflict injuries. The dogs are going to come handy on this one. I don't know how this one's going to go. We'll have to see. Ah, don't fight in the swamp. Okay, hills, and depending on how the ground is, we may get screwed. If they get high ground, we're effed. Okay, we got the high ground. That's actually amazing. There's the Overseer right there. I love the way the Overseer looks. He looks like he should be like, in a death metal band or something, like Gwar. If anybody remembers that. So we got the high ground. They have to kind of come to us. Problem is, goblins are still hard to hit. I'm half tempted to fire on them and then release the dog. Because the dog will mess with them, right? They've got all these nets. We don't really want them to net us. So we just kind of fire into their line here. We're in a good spot. I'd probably shift this guy over here so he's on good high ground. Might even shift him harder because it looks like they're trying to flank this side anyway. Dogs may all die in this, though. And I'm sorry, guys, if you're really invested in the dogs, but that's the reality of it. Okay. Doggy. But we've got equal numbers. We gotta, well, in theory, they outnumbered us. We gotta make those numbers count. And if they waste their nets on the dogs, all the better. And if we can catch them isolated like they kind of are right here. 38, 38, 49. That's a good shot for us. If we can land it, which we didn't. Okay, we're going to do the same strategy here. 37. That's going to be our shot. Oh, we hit one of them. Dog out. There we go. We've got them all tied up. %24% is the best shot we got, really? Oh, we'll take it. And of course we hit that one. Go get him, doggy. Question is, do we take advantage of the dogs, tying them up? And if we do, how much do we take advantage of it? Like, do we charge down the hill right now? My gut says don't do that. My gut says you have the high ground, keep it. Let's hold. Hold. No, doggy! $45, $42. This looks like the best shot for us. Good hit. We almost killed him one shot. Get him, doggy. Hold. So I'm gonna have you move to here, based off of this flank here. We don't want too many of our dudes, though, exposed to the archer fire. So I think I may have made a mistake with that. Oh well. We just shift guys around, I guess. Do we do shield walls? Try and block the shots. Oh, did I just skip through a dog? I had a dog in this dude and I didn't use it. Whoops. No, doggy. If our dogs can survive here, this might be a good time to come down, because we can get on that guy. I was kind of hoping they'd waste their nets on the dogs, and they're not doing it. I feel like I may have made a tactical mistake. 61%, let's go for it. That was a bad miss. Um, 49%, 42%, 45%. Bad move from the dog. Okay. What is with this guy's accuracy? Oh, he still got a kill. Another dog down. I made some errors in this fight. I should have charged down the hill. That was stupid of me. We could have taken advantage of that situation, and we didn't. Well, I'm going to stick to my guns now. I definitely should have released this dog. That was a mistake last turn. Because we would have had more numbers to use against them. I failed to have. Alright, so we're just going to shield wall up and try and block the incoming arrows. I mean, we do have the range advantage. We have more archers than they do. That was my original strategy. I don't think it's a good strategy because I think they outclass us, but... Good, they hit their own dude. %, 53%. Let's try and save the dog here. %. Worth a try. We don't have a shot over here. We could fire into the crowd and just hope we hit something. I'm gonna fire over here because what the hell. Hold. Our dogs have just not done the job here, and I wasted them as a resource. Trying to kill this dude, because he only needs one more shot. Yeah, like a lot of it comes down to like, what do they do with their move? Are they going to just hang back and pepper me with arrows repeatedly? And are we going to lose that exchange? Yeah, there goes another dog. We'll be able to maybe firing squad him. As if we can touch him. No, we can't. We can have multiple archers fire at him. Yeah, finally a dog hit something. There we go. At that rate, though, we'll lose, in my opinion. Like if we're hitting at that kind of accuracy. Thankfully, they keep hitting their own dudes here. There goes another dog. Ugh. I approached this from definitely the wrong strategy, and I just flushed 1,400 gold down the, no, 1,600 gold down the toilet. And the one dog had armor I can't replace, so that's even more money down the toilet. What I should have done is I should have let the dogs out and then charged down the hill. That's what I should have done. And I didn't do it because I thought we would be able to murder them with the archers, and we haven't been doing that. And their archers are going to outclass my archers, and this is going to be a mess. So this is a great example of me just being stubborn to a strategy and hoping it works. I mean, they're gonna charge me, right? Another accidental shot. 57, 12, 52. Percy, I'm not unhappy. I'm just... It just is what it is. Hey, Bajara. I always have hated goblins, Ursi. Always. They are my mortal enemy and always will be. Because they're bastards. Their sole attribute is being annoying. So they're doing their job. It just, Oh, well. Anyway, I like to complain. Now the strategy is starting to kind of pay off. I just have a feeling that these guys are just going to hang back and they're going to be too difficult for me to hit. Hey, I've got Morton's Salt right here. When it rains, it pours. Never been a better motto for this run. I guess we'll fire into the crowd here. We gotta hit him sometime. They don't run out of arrows is the problem. From what I've seen of the AI, they have unlimited arrows. And if they don't get any closer, my shots won't get any more I mean, they'll just be terrible accuracy. Let's just hold through. We'll see what happens here. Part of the problem is I'm fatiguing my men as well doing this. Oh, they are moving up. I mean, they're going to eventually have to move up. Like, they don't have a choice. Problem is, how do I respond to it? I feel like I have to start shifting over my resources over in this direction, but I don't really have the... We could probably send this guy down. And then we'll just shift this guy over, maybe. I'm gonna stop with the shield wall, and the main reason I'm stopping is because it's tiring my men out. Now, when we eliminate these guys, we're going to have to charge down the hill. So I'm eventually going to have to do it. What I don't want to have happen is this guy hit me with a crossbow. So I'm not going to just have my knight charge out here by himself, even though that is half tempting to do. You know what? I'm sick and tired of these goblins. I'm chasing this guy. I've already done bad things and been dumb. Let's just compound the dumbness. Okay, he didn't poison me. That's good. They're continuing to hit their own men. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Because he's going to be a nightmare to deal with now. 58. That's probably the best chance. We did get him. Fortunately, we're just not doing enough damage. And some of that is just from a side effect of never upgrading my weapons. 45, 37. Guess that's our best chance. I'm going to hold because we may actually move up here. Some of these guys haven't gone yet, so we should hold. Yeah. That's what we didn't want to have happen. I'm out of arrows. Okay. I'm gonna hold. This guy will get into position and hold the line. Question is, how much damage are they gonna do in the interim? Hold. Let's not move up too aggressively here. Again, we're out of arrows. We're also very fatigued. And our archers. Put up our shield wall. That guy's dead. Good. Move over here. We're gonna need to shift this guy over so that these guys can't just shoot my back line. Gonna come in over here. Not sure how to move this guy. Let's just leave him as is. You're gonna come down this way so we can get you next turn. That's bad. We're gonna have to kill him. Move in to stop this. That's not gonna happen. So this guy's gonna be able to get to go before we can really stop him, unfortunately. We can fire a crossbow bolt at him at close range and kill him. Thankfully, we had our shield wall up. Slashy. Slashy. Killy. Breaky. 56% chance to hit. Or do we try and break the other guy out of his prison? Tying up these guys is going to be pretty important. Let's do 50-50. There we go. Reload. 36% chance. We'll go ahead and move up and fire at him. %43 chance to hit. Okay. Move in. Hold. Move up. Chop down. Trying to hit him. Not really having much luck with it. Break yourself out. Move in here. Tie that guy up. We either keep going after the archer, or we come over here instead. The danger is we eat a crossbow bolt, which would hurt a lot. And this guy might just come back into the fight. We keep charging him, though. We might not accomplish a whole lot. So... let's move in here. Actually, better yet, move in here. Shield wall. Protect our own men. He may still be running. Ow. Ow. Don't have a good shot. He's gonna go soon. So what I'm gonna do is move up, fire at him, then move back. Owie. Okay, I can move here and still attack. Not a high chance to hit though, unfortunately. Reload. Keep taking our pot shots at the... oh no, that screwed us. Would you ever be? That's an awful joke. Move in here. Can't really get away with charging that guy, so we'll move here instead. And whiff. Yeah, that's a dad joke for sure. This is just not going well. This is a really long fight. For how much we're getting paid, this is a really long fight. Let's back this guy out. We don't need him dying. We almost have him fleeing. Now that poison screwed me because 2, 4, 6, 8. I guess I wouldn't have gotten to him anyway. I'm not gonna like the crossbow bolt I'm about to eat. Might be time to get this guy to run. Really have a clear shot there. Yeah, we had a chance. What a hold. I see why he did that. Because now he doesn't have as much of a penalty against him. There we go. He's running now. We got him. Move in. Slash. Move down. Honestly, I don't know what to do at this point. I guess I'll just move over here. Try and help out over here. Move down. We'll get that guy eventually. No, we could start moving over this way. That'd be that. Come on, get him. Probably a bad move to move in here, because the guy would just wail on me, so we'll move in on here. Oh, you came back. That's surprising. You managed to run, too. That sucks. We'll be able to catch up back to him. So many resources were invested in this fight. Resources we're not going to get back. We got a shot here. We'll take it. I mean, we'll eventually get this guy. This time I'm going to hold so we can get our bonuses up. I'm not sure what these guys are going to do, if they're going to run or if they're going to be assholes. I'm going to hold. Just going to end turn because I'm really fatigued. End turn. Move up. Chop him. There we go. End turn because we're really fatigued. End turn because we're really fatigued. There we go. Down goes the Goblin Overseer. That guy's dead. Run away. There you go. Oh, thank you. I hate goblins so much. This should be over. I hate goblins so much, man. And all their archer scum got away, but I couldn't chase them down. That wouldn't have worked. What do we get here? Golden rank insignia. Okay. We got him. Well, it doesn't mean we can upgrade some of our swords, because we got goblin swords that are going to be better. Anyone that has a short sword can upgrade to a goblin, goblin sword here. It's going to be the same fatigue, but more damage. So that's going to help us quite a bit. Skewer is good as well, because it is, I think, on slightly better or on par with a malicious spear, but it's a lot less fatiguing to carry. All right, we can get out of here. I just wasted all my dogs. I do have one left, which we'll just give to somebody. The frustrating thing about that is, and why I was upset and complaining, is how much resources I invested in that fight. Considering how much we're going to get paid. I threw away 1,600 gold. We're not even getting paid slightly more than that. So it's the same situation we've been in this whole campaign, where I don't even know if I want to say that's two steps forward. It's one step forward, one step back. It's like we're in the same spot all the time. We might have leveled up, though. Nah, we did pick up an injury that's pretty severe. So I'm going to have to put that guy out. It could have been worse, though. The dogs saved me injuries and casualties from men, which is the whole point of them. I don't want this fight. Go about your business. Coming back to the civilized world, and we're getting our money. Let's check on this town, see if they still have bad things going on. Almost to a midday tick. Let's go to the temple. The temple probably won't help me, though. Getting that man back faster. And I almost don't want to invest any more money into this. Look at all this. Well, we'll sell the junk. So this is all getting sold. That's getting sold. This is getting sold. That's getting sold. I mean, we're making good money here. Ooh! Crossbow upgrade. I don't know if it's as good as crossbows that we could buy ourselves, but we don't have to buy it if we already have it. We're gonna get rid of the jagged pike. That's getting good to get rid of. We'll sell that. That. I'll sell these. Still nothing really I can pick up here because of how many negative effects they have going on. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for the temple because we just got a bunch of money. So when are you gonna recover? 1 to 2 days. All right. Let's go get our money. Did he recover? No. He'll probably recover tomorrow. Potentially. All right, so I'm gonna go back to Rheinberg. Fingers crossed, Rheinberg's not just have a bunch of negative effects again. What day is it? We're into the 70s now, so the end event could happen anytime. I don't think it's gonna happen this session, though. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get to a conclusion with it. Yay, they're no longer having that rotting greenskin thing. We do have another faction contract, but I'm going to pass them by and go to Rheinberg. We're still in a situation where we desperately need supplies. We're running out of ammunition. And we need food. And we also need dogs. So we're going to probably blow through the money we have. But maybe we can come into Rheinberg and get some good deals on armor or something, as long as they don't have anything going on like abducted children. If they do, 2 unholds we could probably handle. I'll even put this man into the fight just to be sure of it. Oh, who do we want to give the crossbow to? Because I guarantee you that's going to do a heck of a lot more damage. So you have 58, you have 58. Well, in your case, I'm going to do you. And what's the deal here? The 3 AP to fire, so it's pretty similar. Hopefully we can repair it in time. I want to come in here and kill this on hold before it causes any damage to the town. Just 2. I think we can handle 2. We've handled 3 before. I mean, it was kind of a mess, but in theory, we're better off now than we were before. Okay, we're going to do our typical step back by 2 strategy. I have a feeling they're going to go to the bottom side, so we may shift things accordingly. I just said I would shift things accordingly, and then I didn't. I'm not going to shift my front line, but I will shift my back line, at least initially. Going in behind the tree. Good strategy. It stops the shots. Looks like they're actually going to the top now. Fortunate. Hopefully we can be more accurate in the future. Wow, we hit one shot. Yay! 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know if they're beholden to the same move distance. I mean, if we can move away from them before they move, we may get another round like that. But I'm not sure that's going to happen. So what should we do instead? Maybe hold our ground, shield wall it up? May not actually come into play, but then again it may. It didn't charge forward. Kind of doubt he's going to charge down here. Let's hold and see what happens here. No charge at all. If we attack, we need to focus our damage as much as possible. Let's go for the one on the top. I'm gonna curl up here a bit. Reload. You haven't gone at all yet, right? I'm gonna shift this line a little bit. Although, that's probably unwise. I kind of don't want them to charge in here and kill this dude. But it is what it is. This guy might not have a shot here. So we'll just shoot here instead. Or we'll just whiff repeatedly. One of the two. We're doing good damage on the one on the top, though. Shield wall and turn. Got him down to like half health before he's even attacked. Hopefully we can continue that. Hold. Almost have him down. I could risk it and move up and try and chop him down, but I don't think that's going to happen, so... Stepping in. Chopping. Stepping in. Well, first we need to reload. Then we're going to need to hold. Fortunately, a lot of my guys are out of position to attack here. Hold. Shield wall. Move in. Don't really want to take a ton of damage here if I can avoid it. Back off in case he starts throwing people around. shield wall. Yeah. Alright. That guy's done with this fight. Hold. Move in. Move to here. Move to here. This guy's gonna move in. Okay, we should have this sucker. Fresh windpipe hurts. But we got him in the end. Taxidermist here. Okay, we can get better dog armor then. They still have abducted children. How many days has it been? Oh my gosh. Alright, well we can take care of that if it's only a 2 skull, I think. Although we just lost a man to a crushed windpipe, which is going to be a pretty serious injury. That's really bad. He'll be out for a while. Well, we'll level him up. And that level up is for sure going to be brawny. I know there's good things in here, but we need brawny real bad. +4 fatigue, no doubt. I'll take the +3 range defense, and we'll take the resolve as well. Let's see what this 1 skull contract is. All right, what is going on? More greenskins, damn it! 700 crowns. They never pay us enough for greenskins. They never do. We need to be paid more for this. Of course, he says no. We'll accept the offer, though. We'll do this contract. Taxidermist. Now we could do with more arrows here, but the dogs have been really important for us. Do we take the better armor? Especially as we know that we may not be able to get enough dogs with armor. I think we do as much as we can to make sure our dogs are top form. Our armor is still going to suck because of the abducted children that's been here forever. We're going to go up to the kennel, take care of that business. We still desperately need food and tools, but this is the town we get the tools from, and they, again, have abducted children. That is, again, lasted for like what seems like a week. Jeez. I think that's hurt us more than anything, really, honestly. The fact that every town we go to has some kind of negative effect going on, that's hurt us more than anything. Okay, so we got 3 hounds that have the thing. We may only need 4 total. So I probably should have looked into that before I bought them, but... yeah, we only needed 4. That's okay, we're buying backup again. Frag and Earl. Those are our backup dogs. So now we have 2 backup dogs. And the dogs... actually, we're going to make the flank dogs. The one that are more armored. Or ones that are about to be more armored. So now we have 1 backup dog with armor. I think that's a good call. What does the armor smith have for me? Actually, let's check our marketplace. Tools on a bad price, I'll buy those. Food, we got some food. And then we'll go to the armor, but at this point I don't think we're going to be able to afford anything. The prices are better than they were in the abducted children town. If we didn't have an injured man, I would have done that job. Just to get it out of the way so we could buy better things at a better price, but alright, let's go do this faction contract. Alright, I'm going to read this because I've never seen it before. As you come across a caldera, the bottom of which you find a few sheep nuzzling something, as you draw close, you see that there is an enormous hound there. Its fur matted with blood, its collar shredded, its paws wiry where the claws have come apart. It regards you with a growl, but can't maintain it for long as it simply puts its head down with an exhausted huff. Sheep depart, and beyond them you find a man leaning against a rock. His chest has been ripped open, and whatever killed him did it with such force as to spray his innards all along the rocks. Along the trail, you do find a monstrous Noxer whose throat has been ripped out. Holford nods. Think that pup might be worth having in the company. Yep, free dog. You'll fit right in with us. We gained Warrior the Warhound. Awesome. Indeed, we did just gain a free dog. I'm tempted to go back into town and get armor for it. Or, I mean, where it's not that far back, right? No armor to be found. All right. I wasn't sure if there was anything there. Should I have healed the one dude at a temple? Considering he's going to be out for a while if we don't. Yeah, we should do that while we're still here. Because the longer we don't do that, he might be out before we get where we need to go, so... Now I'll take 1 to 2 days. Which should be enough time to get to where we're going, because the place we need to go is right here. So in the time that we travel, he may recover. We do need to stop in towns, though, and check the prices on arrows and stuff, because we need arrows. We're going to go through those like crazy, especially in a fight against greenskins. Now, if we're lucky, they're orcs. Now, I know we've had bad luck with orcs before, where one just one-shot one of my men, and we still don't have armor that's good enough to really prevent that. But if we can fight them one-on-one, and not gotta get caught in a situation where a brigand leader screws up our strategy, we can just pelt them with arrows. Granted, we're at the end game, so it'll probably be orc warriors, and arrows won't do anything to them. So I don't know. I don't know what's better, goblins or orcs at this stage. If it's orc young, I'd take it, but if it's orc warriors, I don't know. Those are bad prices for arrows. I might take the food because we need it. This town has always had bad prices for stuff. I'm going to sell these knives. Not like we're going to use them anytime soon. Let's sell that. Sell that. Just need to clean up my inventory, really. We got a few too many arrows in my mind. Get rid of this battered shield. Probably don't need this extra set of armor here. Sell that. There's an armorer here, but I don't think his prices are going to be good. Because his prices in general are bad. Yeah, we can't really afford the armor that we need. Kind of surprised we're not getting our end event yet. This will probably be the last thing we do here before we wrap things up. Kind of had hopes that we would hit the end day or the end event and then like wrap it up here. But, you know, it's all right. Okay, this just gives us an idea that we're close to where they are. Not really a very good indicator of anything, though. Just means you're in the general area. It doesn't give you an idea that you're actually close to where it is. They could be over here somewhere, or they could be over here somewhere. I don't really know. Let's go into town. I mean, they're gonna have marauding greenskins, so why do that? I don't know. At least we have the road to work with up here. Oh, there they are. We at least have tracks to work with now. Let's get over... there they are. Goblin Wolf Riders, huh? It's about to be nightfall. We don't want to fight them during the night. Just barely got there in time. This is where we're going to really have to lean on our dogs. Because these guys are going to try and flank me. Oh, I forgot to check to see if that guy was better. So we're going to be a little more outnumbered than we normally would be. We're going to back off. This guy's relatively safe. We'll probably curl in with our line. So that we can have a better chance of holding it. Don't really have a target here right now. Let's hold. Same. We'll be able to do something as we move our line in. Honestly, we need to, like, keep an eye on this dude. But it's only one of them up here as opposed to multiple of them down here. I'm going to hold for now. We're going to hold because we're going to get more men on this. Hold. Hold. You're going to move up. And hold. You're going to move in. I think this is as good as it's going to get. Do I dare move here? And then fire down. I mean, I could go into this pocket. It'd be less dangerous, but then I'd stop this guy from being able to get his arrows off. Okay. I think we have this guy curl here. Stop this flank from being as big of a deal. Excuse me. Still have the hiccups. This might do it. And this guy needs to curl in here. Curl to here. You curl to there. If they move in, they may be able to tie up one of my dudes. Maybe. But it's going to be hard to stop them because they all went down here. Push end turn. We're going to hold the dogs until we can use them more meaningfully. Yeah, they're goblins. Goblin Wolf Riders are bad, but they're not as bad as ambushers in my opinion, because they're less annoying. The problem with them is they get so many freaking attacks. They get 3 attacks a turn, and that's oftentimes even after they move a really far distance. So they can just annihilate you once they get in. Put a spear wall up to impede their progress. They're just continuing to flank here. The fact that they're not committing makes it a little easier on me because I can do one at a time. But the flank also annoys me because I have to keep shifting my line. 27%. It looks like a best shot I got. Also, you have to kill them twice. You have to kill the rider and the wolf, and you may kill one. Like it depends on which one you're going to kill, but you technically have to kill them twice. And if you kill the rider, the wolf still gets the 3 attacks, which is extremely dangerous. Not really sure how to move here. It makes this guy safe. I mean, we could move him further back, or we can move him over here. I guess that's an alright move. Don't have a shot at the moment, so we're just going to hold. 16%. I mean, I'll take the shot. Let's hold. Okay, this is going to be a better shot. They're also hard to hit, as you can see. That was a good hit. We got lucky with that one. I'm going to hold until we get more men involved in this one. Going to hold until we can move. You're going to move up. He's going to move up. These two are going to be responsible for holding off the flank. Okay. Hold. Which is going to become increasingly difficult because they're kind of broken into 2 groups. We can always redirect this man, though. 2, 4, 6, 8, if we're able to kill this guy before he goes. A lot of it depends on what Mouse of House does. I'm going to move here for now and then hold. Please hit. I had to say it out loud, didn't I? Oh, we still got another chance. No, we don't. Shoot. 2... Well, my best move is just to put Spear Wall up here. And then hold. See what happens. I'm going to move up this way. Whiffing shots we can't whiff. Wow, very low chance to hit, but we got it. I'm going to move in here. Try and protect myself a little bit. Not good. Really not good. Alright, let's pull in tight with our men. Now it's a little easier because we moved men away to protect. But this next turn is going to be a handful. Now they're just continuing the flank. That's kind of a mistake on their part, because we can just kind of wheel with them. Once we get this guy taken care of. 29. Can't shoot here because of the bush. I guess we take this shot. Reload. Fire here. Whiff. And they didn't commit to it either, which makes it easier for me. Good, thank you. That's a terrible shot. I'm not even going to waste the ammo for it. Let's make my men move around a bit. So we're going to reform the line. They're now behind my line, which is fine. Because we're just going to make the line anew. So you're going to come in here. And you two are going to move up. And then we have a new line. So you just stay put, I guess. Move up here. This gives me plenty of time to rest my men, whereas they're tiring themselves out somewhat. Now they're going back that way. This is going to go on for a while if they just keep doing this. Ah, they're splitting up the... they're splitting up the flank. So we just have one to worry about in the back. I mean, my archers will pick them apart if they keep doing this. So we're just going to shift the line over. If we come in here, they can't get beyond this rock unless they go entirely all the way around. Which they may have enough movement points to do, I don't really know. Let's hold until the front of our line actually moves. I mean, we're picking them apart here with the archers. If they're just going to continue to do that. That's our only shot. Move you in here. Probably going to move this guy here. But I kind of want to move him in case they do engage. They probably won't. Again, terrible shots. Who was I going to move? Oh, you're going to move there. You're going to move down there. You two will hold this guy. Okay. No real shot. That's fine. Here they come. Ow. See how far they can move and still get an attack off? He's going to continue to flank, which is actually going to cause me some problems because I might not be able to stop that flank. Now that they've committed forces. I can commit dogs though, so I'm going to hold until I maybe get a dog in there. Because this flank, I cannot really commit with this guy too hard. We're just going to hold for now. Hold. Really don't have a shot here unless we fire here, but again, that's not really a shot. We'll hold again, because we may be able to move things around a little bit. Here we definitely have an attack. Hold, because we might be able to get the dog out. We're going to shield wall up, because they definitely were going after this guy. 66, 59, 66. Dog down. Dog out. Okay. Move up. They don't have good morale. That's the one thing that is good about Goblin Wolf Riders. Take them out. Okay, so this one has kind of stopped being as much of a threat now. So you held back some points. Where's you gonna reload? We're open to an attack here if I move unwisely. So I'm gonna move in here. This guy may charge in. That was a very unwise attack. Whoops. I just set myself up. That was incredibly dumb. I thought he had been reloaded. Shoot. Well, this guy doesn't have anything to do. This guy's charging right in. I can't stop it. That was unwise. I was hoping we could get the crossbow bolt in there and possibly injure this guy and make him flee, but mess that up. And I don't want to release the dog because I don't know where it's going to go. If it goes in here, great. If it goes over here, that's terrible. And I can't be certain what it's going to do. You know what? Screw it. It's exactly what I didn't want it to do. Thankfully, it's just going to run away. Alright, we're going to try and... There we go. That's what we want. No, don't chase it down. This is over, pretty much. We're going to let them run. Anyone that has a bow needs to not fire so we can save our ammo, because we are pretty desperate for that. I'm not putting out more dogs because I don't want to have a situation on my hands. There is a danger when you kill either the rider or the... And because of that danger, I'm holding. If you kill the rider or the wolf, the morale can be different. So they can go from being someone that's going to flee. See, now he's not fleeing. Now, that used to work when you killed them. They got to go again, which made them even worse. I think they've since modified that because obviously this guy doesn't get to go again this turn. Oh, wow, that guy just completely dodged all my attacks. What a jerk. So these guys are just running away, which we're going to let them do. Dogs are going to be dogs. And there we have it. So we get some more goblin crap. Not too bad. And we didn't lose any dogs or any resources, so lovely. No level ups. I'm going to go ahead and just put this guy back in the lineup. He did not get better. And with this injury, it's serious enough that, you know, we kind of need to hold him in reserve. I'm going to go ahead and head back here. We haven't quite gotten to 2 hours in the recording, so we'll let it go a little bit. But that was a nice, bright spot for us, where we got... I mean, honestly, I'd rather take Goblin Wolf Riders over at this stage of the game than Ambushers, because Ambushers are so annoying, they're so accurate, they've got the poison. There's nothing good about them. Wolf Riders are very dangerous. Honestly, if they just charged in, we probably would have had more of a handful than if they just kept trying to flank us. Because they never really put their full numbers into the fight. Which suited us very well. And because our one guy with the windpipe is going to recover tomorrow, if this is still abducted children when we get here, at least it's a 2-skull abducted children, we'll probably do that. It may be too dangerous. Witches are not a joke. Like, they are extremely difficult. Like, I cannot highlight how difficult they are. They are so difficult. Some barbarian chosen? No thanks. They're probably going to murder one of these poor caravans, though. We have to get involved in this fight. In theory, this guy, he should recover today. We're about to have the midday tick. I'm going to stop here because we're at that stopping point. But if I let this guy attack this caravan and he dies, ambush trade routes. We can't allow that. So we're going to come in here and fight this. I don't know how tough Barbarian Chosen are, though. I mean, in theory, we have the numbers and we have the caravan to help us. I'm thinking it's unwise. I really am, but we'll make that decision next time, and that is if I even remember to do it next time. Let's go ahead and, well, first, I'm going to go ahead and say bye to everybody on YouTube, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner. See you next time.